Hello everyone. In this session we will see how to define shape variations, how to define mandatory components and some optional components. Okay, let's go. Once we have crawled that assembly and saved that, you can see that we have seen that all of that component gets suppressed. So now we have to define the shape variation and make mandatory. What is mandatory component is that mandatory components are the components which are present in every shape variations of that particular product class. Like we are working in this conveyor assembly, so whatever the product class will be, variation will be in the conveyor assembly, the leg assembly or like some frame assembly, some foundations are going to present in every instance. So such kind of component, or maybe not all the component, all the feature of a component, some of the feature of component is going to present in the all instance or all the variations. So for that we have to define the mandatory components. To define the mandatory components, we just go and click in this make mandatory options. Just click on this one. As you click this, it will give you the list of all that component which is listed here. You can see that here three palette available. One is the first one is the component palette, second one is the mandatory component palette, and third one is the tree view palette. So in the component palette you can see all that component which is present in this assembly is available here. So now we have to just select which component or which sub-assembly or which feature is mandatory for every instance. We will just right click on that one, like for example in side member assembly we will just right click here, this option comes make mandatory. As we click on make mandatory, this component will populate in this mandatory component list. Now as I select this one, you can see that all that feature and part is all feature tree of that component is available here in tree view. So we need all that features of this component here, so we'll just right click here, check all the feature of this part. Same for this one, same for this one. Like this way we can define all that mandatory components. Same way, like if I need this same side member assembly 2, I will just assign this one. If I need some tie rod assembly, I will just make mandatory here. And this way we can assign the mandatory components. We can select the mandatory components and the mandatory features. Once we have defined all that checked all that mandatory component, we just click on OK here, and it will save all that. It will take a little time to saving all that mandatory components, and as you can see that with the every time it's unsuppressing all that mandatory components. Once this all mandatory components get unsuppressed, you can see that whatever the components we have defined into mandatory components get unsuppressed, and remaining of that component still remains suppressed. So this was the defining mandatory components. Our next step will be defining the shape variables. So for that we will just go to the shape variable. Shape variable is what? Shape variable are variables based on which we just classify this some product class and specify some alternate shape or geometry variations of that particular product class. Like for example, for this particular product class we have we can classify this product class based on which type of conveyor it is, like whether it is a roller conveyor or it is a belt conveyor. So our conveyor type is a variable, and the roller conveyor and belt conveyor are the different values for that particular classification, or the different option for that classification. Same like we can check whether which kind of fixing mechanics we need to fix this one, whether no fixing or some foundation bolt or like that. So we can classify it on based on foundation, and our option may be like foundation bolts or fully fixed, like that. So we will define it here. We just click on this shape variable. As I click on shape variable, it appears a window. Here we have two palette, one is shape variable and other is shape values. I have already defined some of the shape variables. I will just show you how to define a shape variable. I will define a shape variable name conveyor type. So I will just type it conveyor type from here. I will click on add, it will get added here. Now I will just select this one and type the different values of this particular classification, like belt conveyor, I'll click add, and another one is roller conveyor. and again click add. Now you can see that for different classification we have whether I need cooling tray, yes, with tray, without tray, in conveyor type, belt conveyor, roller conveyor. So you can see that these are the shape variables. These are the classification or shape classification or shape variables, and these are the shape values for that particular variables. Once I have defined all that shape values or shape variable, just click on OK and it will save it. Till now we have defined the mandatory components and different shape variables, but now we have to link those shape variables and shape values to the component of assembly, that we have to link that one with the assembly and master model. For that linking of that one, we will just go to the make optional. What does make optional? That what are the optional component going to present or going to answer place based on the particular shape variable selection. And I will just click on this make optional. It will give me a list of that same, like component list and optional component list and a tree view. And here we have two options to choose drop down for whatever the shape variables and corresponding shape values we have defined is present here. So you can see that if I select this roller conveyor, I will just select this roller conveyor from here and shape values from here. So I will just select convert one shape variable from here and another shape value from here. The shape value is like a, so I have selected belt conveyor. So now I have to select the component which are going to be present when the belt conveyor tab will be activated. So I will just select the belt from here. Just right click it on. It will give the option to make optional. Select this one. The component is available here, and feature view and now tree view is available here. So I need all that feature of belt when the belt conveyor option is available. So I will just click on this one, and the same way we can define any of that optional component. It may be number of component, like I have already defined some of the component, like for roller conveyor type. If I select this powerized conveyor, you can see that the number of component is going to be activated. So under this assembly, some of the component, and under that some assembly, some of the components, some of the features is going to be present. So like in this way we can define the optional component, and this is how we link that component or the part or assembly with the our shape variable and shape values. Once we have defined all that value, we just click on this OK and it will save all that one. So this was the defining shape variables, defining mandatory components and defining optional components. Next of the process, next of the step we will see in the next session. Thank you.